I'm just about done applying a new set of nails. Aren't they fun? Okay, but I remembered I had a good question. She's saying, okay, I'm loving these nails. They're from Hello Love. She's saying, what are your tips if my hair is catching at the nail bed? All right, so first I want to point out that is actually one thing that sets these press-on nails apart from other brands that I've tried, and that's the style of the actual nail. So it's going to be hard to see here, but this is the tip and this is the base. So this is the part that gets pressed up against your cuticle, and this is the part that goes the tip, right? That sticks out the end. So if you have good eyes, you can see there is a number on the back. That is the tip, okay? And it is thicker on this end where that number is. The plastic is actually thicker, so makes them more durable. They're not gonna bend, they're not gonna break, they're not gonna chip. And this end is much thinner. So they do that so that it fits very naturally with your nail bed. So one thing you're gonna wanna do is make sure your cuticles are pressed back. So this is the kit that you get. It comes with 2 trays of nails, you can see here. So there's 24 nails total, there's 12 different sizes, and then the back you can see it's gonna come with a nail file, some glue, and a cuticle pusher. So use that cuticle pusher before you start applying to make sure your cuticles are pressed back. Now I'm using the brush on glue today. You can certainly use the tube glue that comes in the kit, or this brush glue is sold separately. I kind of been liking this lately. Sometimes I use the stickers that you can buy. Sometimes I just use the tube glue, but I kind of like the brush on nail glue because you can get it a little bit thinner. It's a little bit more easy to manage. But when you're going to apply your nail, you're gonna go in at an angle. You're not gonna go flat. You're gonna go in at an angle. I'm gonna try to show you here. And you're gonna press, and you're gonna go underneath your cuticle. Just enough, like don't apply any pressure that it hurts, but you wanna get underneath that cuticle. 1, it's gonna make it look like they're growing out of your nail beds, and 2, that's gonna prevent any hairs from getting stuck between the nail and your cuticle or your nail and the press-on nail. So that would be my tip for making sure you don't get hair stuck in there, because those are uncomfortable and never fun. And as a hairstylist, I wore press-on nails while I did people's hair. And by doing it this way, I never had a problem. So if you've been thinking about trying Hello Love's press-on nails, the link to their catalog is actually in my bio. They are a woman-owned business in California, and they have the most stunning press-on nails. And these are gonna last me probably at least 12 days, and they're inexpensive. So there's really good sales going on right now. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you have a fabulous nail day.